If you want to look beautiful, you gotta eat beautiful, guys.
Just watch me now. Just watch me. Just watch me.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you don't know who I am Sarah from SLA Medical. Today, we are gonna touch base on ingestible beauty. Now, this seems to be a mega trend at the moment, and also quite rightly, because it's something we now know and we have firm evidence to prove that we all should be taking supplements. We now know that over the years, food production has actually degraded all of the nutrients that we used to get maybe when we were children. Everything's changed now, guys. The standards are a lot different. So now, because we don't eat the same foods, we also tend to have a little dodgy diets. I mean, I do. This intermittent fasting is actually not on purpose. I feel like now this is the perfect time to be able to look at your diet and see what supplements you may be lacking, because there is an easier way that what you can do now. Companies have formulated perfect and precise models to be able for you to ingest this, as well as use the topical version on your skin. That is amazing, right? You can put it on your skin and put it in your body. One of my favorites. I am not mucking around. This little baby, we have not long had in our clinic, and I rave about it. My patients rave about it. It is a genie in a purple bottle. Skin ACCUMAX. This is by IIAA Nutrients. And these guys actually have created supplements and spent years of doing research on how to perfect the best model to the precisest amounts for you to get the most beautiful skin. This, you can take 1 to 2 tablets a day, actually. I've been taking 1 a day and I've seen an immense change in my skin, more so probably from the vitamin A that's in this, because I tend to have quite oily skin, I get breakouts, and I find if I miss my prescriptive vitamin A once, I'll get a spot. Or if it's that time of the month, I'll also get a spot. This, I feel, carries me through. So I haven't seen that kind of peaks and troughs anymore. My skin seems to feel far more leveled out and more consistent, which is what we want, right? We know that getting vitamin A out of food and vegetables is really difficult now. So a lot of people have converted to the topical version. But if you don't want to start the rigorous topical vitamin A's that you may be a little bit scared to go down because they're prescriptive, I would use this as an alternative. It is super easy. They're easy to swallow. I was actually quite worried because I'm such a baby. I cannot take tablets. These things scare the life out of me, I swear. I have a phobia since I was a child. My mom used to like mush my tablet up with honey and there you go, Sarah. These are easy. There's nothing worse than getting that multivitamin and you're like, oh my God, brace yourself, and you need like a layer of Coke to chuck it down. These are mega easy. They don't have a bad aftertaste. They don't sit on your stomach. They don't repeat on you half of the day. So I find these are an absolute win for me. If you want to try something that is really easy to digest and also that you'll see a result, I would probably start with this as your first base. Voila. Number 2, this has actually been quite a life changer for me. I know it says Skin Clear BIOM, but it's actually a probiotic. I feel like we forget about the kind of good things in our body. We're quick to jump at antibiotics when we're ill or we need to actually get rid of a bacterial infection, but we never think about actually feeding our good antibodies. When I started taking these, there's one thing I noticed dramatically about my gut health. As a female, we always feel bloated. We're always self-conscious about how we feel. Do we fit in a dress? It's that time of the month. So I really felt this improved a lot of my digestive system. I felt that I didn't feel as bloated. It was really, really nice. I don't know if you guys have started a probiotic and experienced the same. I suffer from endometriosis and I have to have surgery quite regularly. And I feel like after my surgery, this really helped. Now they rest assured me, they showed me lots of literature and they've studied for a long period of time. So I took a lot of that evidence on board and I was able to see that it doesn't actually alter the normal chemistry of the body, which is really nice to see. And actually they're quite quick at the way that they're absorbed, distributed, and excreted out of the body. And you know, the metabolism effect is really important as well, because I know some vitamin C's you can have and the formulation, you've peed it out before you've even got any metabolism into the body. So it's nice that they've put them into certain enteric coatings to make sure that you get a really nice effect on the gut as well, and you don't feel like you're burping it back up. You take these of a morning, so most of their supplements with food or around the time of food, and just to make sure that they're really gentle, and it will just increase where that product is and how quickly it gets available to the body. So guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'm really intrigued by these. So if you have any feedback about your experience with Ingestible Beauty, or if you had like a horror story, I want to know if you had something and it went horribly wrong, because that'd be quite interesting as well. And for me to try it myself and to broadcast this to patients. Don't forget, I want you to like and subscribe, please. And if you want to purchase these, you can actually do this. I'm gonna put a link here that's gonna take you down to my website, and we actually have all of these products available on our e-store, and also all the ingredients are mapped out for you. So you can actually do your own research to make an informed decision yourself before you start taking these.
Just watch me now.